Millions of Americans and their leaders at the grassroots levels have recognized you do not get a democratic society just by having a great Declaration of Independence or preamble to the Constitution, that you have to put in place the procedures and the systems by which all the people move towards equality, liberty, and justice. And they've also recognized that this is best done where our federal taxes and our state and local taxes join together in making it happen with a commonality of decision making. No decisions coming, in a sense, from some kind of central authoritarian entity. Dr. King said in the 60s, we still have all kinds of people across the country who are trapped in poverty and illiteracy by the structures of our society which have never been abolished. Whitney Young came into the midst of that, saying that social work must recover its purpose. It must recover a vision that working with people in a creative fashion will allow people, yes, to help themselves, but with the help of the tools they need to help themselves. The message of the civil rights movement is that we can eradicate racism with its economic implications, its violent implications, its lack of access implications, and we will improve the quality of life for all the American people. That message was never really heard. And the whole movement was defined as a civil rights movement that is only for Negroes. They never realize, and not even today, that the Civil Rights Bill of 1964 had in it a Title VII, which said that neither government or private industry, private business, could any longer discriminate in employment by virtue of gender, color, national origin, or religion. Later was added, or because of physical or mental impairment. Well, the nation had never had such a principle. That would be a universal value. Women across the country have benefited probably more or as much as any other group in the nation with opening up access to being employed. We cannot have a democratic society for as long as we are honoring violence and slavery and racism and then the military expansion of our country. The folk who pretend that too much has been done are wrong. I even tend to think of them as cultic people who, in large measure, would support slavery and authoritarianism.